I suppose you're Mark S.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're revealing our picks for the 10 must-watch pieces of content that define the month of January 2025. You'll find a mix of movies, TV, streaming, podcasts, and more. And whether you're looking for something new or just a reminder of the best of the last month, you'll find something interesting. Happy watching!
Anybody could do comedy. I could teach all of y'all in here how to tell jokes and be comedy, but are you funny?
Number 10, Harley Quinn Season 5. Harley Quinn remains the gold standard animated adult-oriented comic book show with a comedic edge.
You know what? We don't need them. We don't need anybody because we're Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, Gotham City's bestest, most titillatingest, most excitingest couple ever!
It's showing no signs of losing momentum, although Harley and Ivy commenced the season in a rut. That's nothing a change of scenery can't solve. Season 5 takes the couple from Gotham's dystopian slums to the city of tomorrow. It truly is a brand new day as Harley and Ivy leave their mark in Metropolis.
I'm sorry, what was that last thing?
Oh, I just said that. You know, if he doesn't say thank you for saving his life, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind and take a bat to everything!
Please don't tell me you're making Superman Special Night all about you.
Along the way, they encounter old enemies, new enemies, and one big question mark. In addition to fresh environments, the series continues to expand upon the characters, getting to the root of Ivy's backstory. Whether or not Metropolis is still standing by the season's end, we're strapped in for the best kind of bumpy ride.
Oh, wait, and get this. Superman is totally cheating on Lois with some guy named Clark Kent.
So I've heard they spend a lot of time together, but no one ever sees them in the same room. Kind of like they're hiding.
Hiding from Lois.
Number 9, Roy Wood Jr., Lonely Flowers. Society seems more divided than ever. Will Roy Wood Jr.'s stand-up special be the watershed moment that brings us all together?
This one is special because you talk more about who we are as a people. Talk about that.
I mean, for people who know about comedy, the first 3 specials, there's a lot of analysis of society and politics and all of that, but I just wanted to get into us as a people.
Probably not, but Lonely Flowers is inclined to unite audiences in laughter. They might even walk away with a more empathetic mindset, too. Although humanity's lack of connection is at the center of his commentary, The Daily Show correspondent doesn't go for the targets you might expect.
Got rid of the cashiers. They got self-checkout now. I don't like it. I do not work here. I just arrived.
While Wood does tackle important issues like how we treat our veterans, his first Hulu special is more about rude fast food employees, even ruder gun range employees, and the folly of self-checkout lanes. Watch with a group of friends, share a few laughs, and the world is sure to seem a little less lonely.
I titled the special Lonely Flowers because I feel like we as a people, we're all beautiful, but we're separated. When you put flowers together, you have a bouquet, and it's something that's beautiful.
Number 8, Volunteers, Abbott Elementary. Although they share a city in common, Abbott Elementary and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia might seem an unlikely combo.
Welcome to Abbott Elementary, the best elementary school in the universe. Is that what this is?
Ignore her. We are the best volunteers in the universe.
One is about elementary school teachers doing their best to make a difference. The other is about the worst people in the world. What started as a joke between Quinta Brunson and Rob McElhenney at the Emmys snowballed into a legitimate crossover, however.
You are a natural.
I appreciate you seeing me.
Of course.
Hey, class, can I have your attention just real quick up here? I just want you to know you are being taught by a genius.
As different as these sitcoms are, the jokes practically write themselves as Frank clashes with Mr. Johnson over compost, Dee attempts to steal Gregory from Janine, and Barbara tries teaching Charlie how to read at a kindergarten level.
Charlie, I've helped many adults who struggled to read.
Yeah, but I'm not struggling. I read good.
It's okay, Charlie. All we have to do is find out, what do you like?
The crossover isn't over either, as a second chapter will kick off the It's Always Sunny Season 17 premiere. Number 7, One of Them Days. January is usually a dumping ground for movies that come and go. Every once in a while, though, a pleasant surprise emerges.
I'm sorry, I had to get a jump from Shamika, then they had a checkpoint at La Brea, I had to go all the way around.
This Issa Rae-produced comedy is certainly one of them. Singer SZA makes her film debut alongside the always charismatic Keke Palmer, playing roommates trying to collect enough money to evade eviction.
Your boyfriend took our rent money and dipped.
I invested it. This is our future.
Even if they find the funds, will they still want to live with each other by the day's end? The chemistry between the leads, coupled with a sharp script from Sarita Singleton, make for the funniest viewing experience of the new year. Surpassing the 90% threshold on Rotten Tomatoes and opening strong at the box office, One of Them Days demonstrates why Hollywood should be making more buddy comedies for theaters.
It was so much fun, very creative, the whole environment.
Number 6, The Pit. More than 15 years after leaving ER, Noah Wyle returns to television as another doctor.
Oh, they're always threatening to shut us down, but they never do.
The Pit isn't a traditional medical drama with a case of the week, however. Structurally, this Max series is closer to 24, with each episode dedicated to another hour as a group of healthcare workers navigate their way through a lengthy shift.
I can't tell you how excited I am to be here today, so...
Talk to me at the end of the day. Ignore him. He had a rough night. And is having an ongoing existential crisis.
Don't worry. You'll get there soon enough.
The Pit captures the spontaneity of the emergency department, with the characters juggling a waiting room of patients. Occasionally, the characters are given breathing room to address their personal and professional drama. For the most part, though, they're constantly on the go as crises pile up. It's a grounded portrayal of ER doctors, offering a taste of the intensity, anxiety, and unpredictability that comes with the job.
How are you doing?
Me? I'm good. I'm always good. You know that.
Do I? Does anybody?
I'm an open book.
Not even close.
Number 5, Companion. This horror film is best experienced without viewing the trailer or even reading the plot synopsis.
My friends don't hate you.
Cat does.
Yeah, maybe, but Cat hates everybody.
I just don't want to screw everything up.
Of course, since we're obligated to share more details, here's our spoiler-free endorsement. Sophie Thatcher and Jack Quaid are two of the most promising young performers on the rise. They turn in some of their best work in Companion, which centers on a group of friends who gather for a weekend vacation by the lake.
Iris, wake up.
What are you doing? Shut her down already.
What is she talking about, Josh?
One of the individuals in attendance isn't like the others, leading to a fatal glitch in this getaway. Marking Drew Hancock's feature directorial debut, Companion also reunites several key figures behind 2022's Barbarian. Like that film, Companion only gets more twisted as it goes along, without skimping on the laughs, gore, or clever themes.
I think Drew just wrote a great script.
Yeah.
I agree.
No
I
notes.
agree. I love the script.
No notes.
Number 4, SNL 50, Beyond Saturday Night. SNL is in the midst of its landmark 50th season, with its primetime anniversary special set to air in February.
It was the biggest show ever, the biggest thing that happened to television is Saturday Night Live. They took sketch comedy to a whole nother level and made it an institution.
Until then, this docuseries provides an absorbing behind-the-scenes look at Studio 8H, complete with retrospectives from cast members and other creative talents from throughout the years. The first 2 episodes explore the show's casting process, production hurdles, and a sketch's journey from the writer's room to the stage.
People don't think about the writers. You know what I mean? It's like the second-class citizen. They're not valued in any way.
Episode 3 is solely dedicated to more cowbell, unpacking that historic sketch's development and impact. The final episode delves into the highs and lows of the 1985-86 season, which nearly signified the end of SNL. Ultimately, it was an experimental turning point that changed the trajectory of Saturday Night Live and Damon Wayans' career.
Yeah, I got fired. We gonna talk about it.
Number 3, UAP Podcast with Jake Barber. Jacob Barber is far from the first person to claim that the government knows more about UAPs or UFOs than they're letting on.
You've just made an historic revelation that we are not alone. How did it feel?
Felt pretty good, actually. Get that off my chest.
Barber stands out from other whistleblowers, however. A former aerospace mechanic for the U.S. Air Force, Barber claims that he was part of a secret UAP retrieval program. Sitting down with News Nation's Ross Coulthart, Barber recalled unearthing an egg-like object as big as an SUV.
I saw an egg, a white egg.
How large was the object?
I would say approximately 20 feet, plus or minus a little bit, about the size of a large SUV.
Did it have any seams?
No.
What? And it was pure white?
It was like pearly white, like a metallic pearly white.
Whatever it was, Barber is convinced it couldn't have been human. Barber also encountered an 8-gon, which he described as a disc with 8 delineated sections. For believers and skeptics alike, this nearly 3-hour interview couldn't be arriving at a more relevant time as the existence of extraterrestrial life seems more probable than ever.
You know what would be really cool? Is to be driving down the highway, look up and see a billboard advertisement for the United States Air Force recruiting kids into a career field for UAP research and study.
Number 2, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. After voicing Peter Parker in Marvel's What If, Hudson Thames swings back into action with this animated Spider-Man series.
All right, Peter, this is the first day of the rest of your life. No need to be nervous, it's just orientation. At a high school for geniuses. How bad could this possibly go?
Although adjacent to the MCU, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man sets itself in an alternate universe where Norman Osborn mentors a young Peter. Coleman Domingo voices Norman, in a cast that includes a few familiar names, including Charlie Cox's Daredevil and Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin.
Hey, you know what? That was unnecessary. Words hurt, you know.
Not as much as bricks do.
This is Peter's story, though, as he balances his freshman year of high school with his newfound superhero duties. Speaking of balance, the 3D cel-shaded designs find a middle ground between the original comics and modern animation in a series that aims to encompass several generations of Spider-Man. With at least 3 seasons given the go-ahead, this web is just getting unraveled.
That happened so fast.
I know, Pete. Trust me. I was really hoping it was going to be one of us.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Severance Season 2. The golden age of television isn't without its drawbacks, sometimes making us wait 3 years for 10 new episodes of our favorite shows.
Welcome back, Marcus. In a minute.
If the first couple of episodes of Severance Season 2 are any indication, the wait was worth it. The show remains a labyrinth of mystery and mind games where the characters are rarely sure who they can trust, themselves included. The search for answers is only made more involving thanks to the layered characters, subtle humor, and ordinary environment that's somehow otherworldly.
What's funny?
You don't know what I did to the kitchenette yet, do you?
For those who could use a recap of Season 1, we'd also suggest listening to the Severance Podcast, which will be covering Season 2 on a weekly basis as well. However you watch, it's a show that will keep you coming back.
By end of day, each of you will choose whether you want to remain here.
What did you watch in January 2025? What do you still need to catch up with? Let us know in the comments.
Before we see the man of the hour, or should I say, the man of steel of the hour. I didn't win a Pulitzer Prize, but I can't get a laugh.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.